Hello, dear friends. This is Sandhya, the Soul Reviver Sandhya. As you all know that I am the regional influencer of Ear to Hear. So today I'm going to take a session and about how mental health and mental illness can impact on your relationship. Whether it is a relationship with your parents, your spouse, your brother, your sister, the siblings, with anyone. But before that, let me introduce myself. As I already told that I am the Soul Reviver Sandhya, an international trainer with access consciousness, tarot card reader, angels card reader. But this type of introduction doesn't require at ear to hear, because at ear to hear we are here to help each other, and we really wish that people should join us if they are facing any kind of problem, or if they are having help, if they are helping nature, because ear to hear totally create a sense of responsibility towards the women. So let's talk about the founder, Richa Mehta. Ear to Hear is a beautiful initiative, and our founder, Ear to Hear, she is going to tell you a few words about Ear to Hear. Over to the production team.
Mental health is how you feel, how you think, how you behave. It's part of life and it's not a stigma anymore. Hello everyone, I am Richa Mehta, founder of a beautiful initiative, Ear to Hear. We started 5 months back, which was on 1st of Jan, and we have representatives from lot of cities and states. I would like to request you to join us to make a difference in your city, in your state. We would like to welcome all the women to come forward and support us, because together we can and we will make a difference.
Thank you so much, Richa. I highly appreciate your initiative, Ear to Hear. That is totally a women empowerment, I can say, because women these days, thank you, Richa, because women these days, they are not willing to say anything, because, you know, they have their own differences, difference of opinions, you can say, and differences in their thoughts, feelings, and emotions. People really find, or the women, they really find difficult to talk about anything on mental health, because so many people, they thought that mental illness, mental health is a madness, because if a doctor gives any kind of antidepressant or depression tablets, people thought that they are getting mad. But this is not the thing that we should think of, we should thought of. And relationship is very important in our family, in our life. So let's talk about the relationship today, that the strong relationships creates a strong health. Having friends and other social connections is good for your health and well-being. Being lonely or isolated can totally affect your mental and physical health. Older people who remain connected with others and have strong relationships are likely to have a better quality of life. Throughout your life, the number of strength of your relationships affect your mental and physical well-being. The benefits of social connections and good mental health are numerous. Proven links include lower rates of anxiety and depression. Thank you. Higher self esteem, greater empathy, and more trusting and cooperative relationships. Strong, healthy relationships can also help to strengthen your immune system, help you receive from diseases, and may even lengthen your life. The good news is that while many of these benefits can make you happier and more contented, there's also a flow on effect whereby people around you will want to spend time with you. In this way, social connectedness generates a positive feedback loop of social, emotional, thank you, Krishna ji, social, emotional, and physical well being. In contrast, loneliness can have dramatic consequences for your health. Loneliness can lead to disrupted sleep patterns, elevated blood pressure, and increased cortisol. You know, it can be affect your immune system and decrease your overall sense of contempt. And thank you, Kyra, with others. You know, having strong relationships are likely to have better quality of life, be more satisfied with their life, have a lower risk of dementia and mental decline, need loss and domestic support. You know, so many times, thank you, Anya, younger people, teenagers, and people in their 20s are also at risk when they are isolated, because isolation is a very harmful and it always creates a bad impact on our mental health. A lack of social responsibilities and the relationships can have a direct impact on a young person, a physically well-being, or increasing the risk of obesity, inflammation, and high blood pressure. These are the three health issues that can lead to long-term health problems, including heart diseases, stroke, and cancer. But a varied social network can help protect against physical decline. What's more, the benefits of social ties are significant. Even if your other mortality risk factors such as socioeconomic status, smoking, drinking, obesity, and lack of physical activity are low. In other words, even if you live a healthy life, you still need to be socially active to stay well and happy. It's important to recognize that loneliness is different from solitude. Feeling lonely is a problem, but being alone may not be a problem at all. Many people live alone and have happy, fulfilling lives. Now, let's talk about how to improve your social connections. Feeling lonely is hard to cope with. Luckily, there are things you can do to tackle loneliness. So, let's talk about those things that require. For instance, you can nurture healthy relationships with people who make you feel good by spending time with them and by trying to talk to someone every day. There are three kinds of connections that you can have with people. First is intimate connection with people who love and care for you, such as family and friends. Next is relational connections with people who you see regularly and share an interest with, such as workmates or those who serve your morning coffee. Collective connections with people who share a group membership or an affiliation with you, such as people who vote like you do, or people who have the same faith. Ask yourself, do you have meaningful long term relationships in all these three areas? Perhaps you tend to stick with old friends and don't feel able to meet new people. Or maybe you avoid people from your past, preferring to mix with people who don't know much about you. Be honest with yourself about your social habits. Think about the sorts of relationships you have with people and the sorts of relationships you would like to have. You might find you want to make new friendships, or perhaps you want to try to make your existing relationships stronger. One way to strengthen your social connections is to reach out to the people who already know, such as co workers, family, school friends, or neighbors. Give someone a call, or write or email them and let them know you would like to be in touch more often. Arrange to have a coffee or a meal or to listen to music. Have a round of golf or play chess. Think about the interests you share. Facebook and other social medias are also great ways to stay in touch. There are lots of ways to meet new people. Start a conversation with some of the people you see every day, such as the people on your bus each morning, people at the gym or the park or the regular checkout operations at your supermarket. Just remember to make sure that you are safe when meeting new people, having other people around. For example, meeting in a public place can be good strategy. So, other ideas include joining a sports team or a walking or hobby group or volunteering. Call your local council to find out about local groups or programs or visit your local community center or library. There is always something happening in your community. Not all strategies will work for everyone. So try some different approaches to see what works for you. If the first thing you try doesn't work out, so try something different beyond blues, connection makers, and also have some useful ideas for older people. The idea of social connection is to share your time, experiences, and stories with people and to also listen to them. Gradually, you will build a group of people in your life who care about you and who you also care about. Both your mind and body will leap. I'm sorry for the interruption. So, raise help society too. Social ties affect not only your personal health but also your social health. When you have social connections, you also have social responsibilities. You have to take care of your own health I'm sorry for the interruption. I have a little bad throat. I believe that everybody will bear with me. Thank you so much. So, we are talking about the relationships help society too. Social ties affect not only your personal health but also extend to broader society. People who spend more time with each other forge happy, productive communities. So, this is all about the relationship with each other. So, I always tell people that please start loving yourself. If you love yourself, you can create anything and everything in your life. This is how we can create for ourselves and for others too. And mental illness and mental health is not a big issue these days. You can talk to someone. You can also help other people too. If you find anyone who is not willing or who is not able to talk, please do contact ear to ear, and you can also contact any of us so that we can help you out. The email ID is there below the line. You can also contact on the email ID given below so that we can get connected to you and we can help you out with ear to ear platform. I again thank Richa Mehta for this beautiful initiative and making me part of this year to year as a regional influencer so that we can help each other, not only to the community but also to create shift in the families, because if the women is empowered or the women is in good health, then only she can help other people in the family, to their children, to their in laws, to their family, to their parents, to anyone. So, thank you so much. And it was wonderful always to have a session on ear to ear. Please do contact on the email ID if you really wish to get connected to ear to ear. Thank you so much. Thank you, Richa. Over to the production team.
प्रॉब्लम मुझे भी है, लेकिन कोई शेयर करने वाला नहीं है।
You can talk to me. I'm there for you. Come and join us on the below number. We will keep it a secret. The promise that you will have a smile before